Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through for the collective today. Please, what do we need to hear? This is the Two of Wands. Let's see what else we need to know for this message today. Please, what does the collective need to hear about this person? And we have the Fool. We'll grab one more card and then we'll start talking about this message that's coming through. What do we need to hear for this message today? Please, what does the collective need to know? And we have Temperance. Okay, guys, what a great run of cards here, because it tells us your person is actually going to take action with this run of cards here, because they know that this connection between the two of you is so very powerful that they can't run from it, they can't ghost it, they can't deny it any longer, and that it's time for them to make their way back to you, which is how this reading starts with that Two of Wands. I'm going to eventually get this straightened up, guys. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands tells us that yes, you do have a divine counterpart connection, because we have to consider the two wands are two sticks of fire, representative of twin flames or soulmates, as the case may be. Please just take that as it resonates. But the Two of Wands tells us your person also wants to talk about long-term goals and plans with you, because they want to bridge this distance that's between you. They know that they put this distance, this space between you, and they know that it's time to start coming back in your direction as well. And the Two of Wands shows us that that's what's happening. But they want to talk to you about the future and how they see this future unfolding for the two of you, because they are getting ready to take the plunge and take this giant step towards you, and that's what the Fool is about. But as well, the Fool tells us your person wants to start over. If you are willing to hear them out, if you are willing to take them back, they would like to begin again with you, only this time there's not going to be any of the craziness, the chaos, the confusion, the drama, the trauma, or any of those other things, because your person has gone through a major awakening here, and that is what comes with that Temperance card. But the Fool also tells us your person sees that their actions and behaviors in the past, well, they're not very proud of themselves. They're ashamed, they're embarrassed, they're even humiliated for some of you. I feel that they know that they should have done things very differently between the two of you when you were spending time together. But they couldn't, and they didn't, and they wish they had done things differently. But alas, they have grown and changed during the time that you've been away from each other. And this is why they want to come up again for this powerful, fresh start. Because with this Temperance card being here, they see and understand now with so much greater understanding you, this connection, and themselves. They understand why you are in each other's lives. They know there's a purpose here. They know that there's something more significant at play in this connection. They know there's a destiny here. Perhaps that's something that you even talked about when you were spending time together with them before. Temperance is about the chemistry that's here between you and your person, because Temperance is alchemy, and that is this chemistry. And you guys watching the reading, you know how powerful your chemistry is with this person, right? Was it off the chart crazy when you first started spending time together and continued to be that way? Because that is the intensity of these divine counterpart connections, because that truly is what Temperance is all about. As we look at the Temperance angel, she is pouring these two goblets back and forth. One is fire and one is ice, and there is a beautiful rainbow here as well. The fire and ice are symbols of these divine counterpart connections, and it tells us that there is so much more yet to come in this story between you and your person, because the love destiny between you hasn't been completed yet, because the Temperance card is about blending your souls together. And what is the blending of your souls together? Well, it's the two of you coming into union, and your person getting ready to take this leap of faith and trust in what they feel and know in their heart. No longer listening to their fears and insecurities, but they want to bridge this distance and start coming back towards you, because this Temperance card tells us your person knows that you are the one for them. They have so much hope. They have so much hope that you are going to hear them out, that you are going to give them this opportunity to start fresh, because they have changed and transformed during this time you've been apart from each other. Temperance also tells us that there is divine guidance around this connection and divine protection. And your person is actually listening to that guidance. They are getting signs and synchronicities as well from the universe, from God, from the divine, cluing them in that it's time to take action and start making their journey back towards you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What else do we need to hear? What do we need to know? We have the Death card. Well, this is about transformation. This is about a major, massive transformation that's happened in your person or for your person. And they have perhaps really needed to go through this growth. Death is ruled by Scorpio. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Scorpio or Sagittarius, this can be a place of validation, but you don't have to be any of the signs that I call out for this reading today. This is a collective reading and it's for everyone. And it is more important that we consider the cards as a whole and how the message is being presented from the universe to the collective today. But death is about major change happening for your person. And I love when the Fool and the Death card show up in the same reading, but especially when they are on the same row. Major choice, major change happening in this connection. Your person making a major decision to come back in your direction because of this massive transformation and change that they've gone through during the time that you have been away from each other. Acknowledging that you have a powerful connection, wanting to bridge the distance between the two of you so you can start rebuilding this relationship in a much better place than it was before, because temperance is also about a rock solid foundation for the two of you. Your person has been reborn by the fire of spirit, by the fire of the universe, like that mythical bird, the phoenix, rising from the ashes. The Death card tells us your person has changed, evolved, and transformed. But you know what, guys? So have you during this time that you've been away from each other. How have you changed and grown? Are you more spiritual? Are you more spiritually aware than you were in the past? Are you spending more time on your own spiritual growth? Are you meditating? You're here watching this reading. Is that something that you did before? When you go through these kind of separations from this kind of connection, you start researching why. What is happening? What is happening to me? Why can't I understand what is going on? And that leads you to the place where you can get the information that you need for your growth. And that is why you are here on this channel watching the reading today. And a big welcome to all who are new to this channel. Also, we do have another channel called Crystal Vision 1111, and I will try to remember to put a link for that in the description below or pin it to the top comment so you guys can find it if you haven't already. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. This is the Five of Swords. Well, your person knows that they've really made a mess of things in the past. They can see where their selfish behaviors, where their pride and their ego really created a lot of damage here, and they are quite upset with themselves with that Five of Swords showing up. They are angry with themselves. They are knowing that they shouldn't have treated you the way they did, and they wish they could take back those words and those harsh actions and everything else, and they wish that they didn't have to bring so much drama and chaos and confusion into your life, but yet they did. And they want to make amends for all of this, but they will acknowledge all of this to you as they start spending time with you again, because all of those things, their pride, their ego, their selfishness, are going to be gone from them and from this connection for the two of you as you come back together. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Five of Wands. Well, two fives. The Five of Wands is about your person being angry at themselves. I feel like they are upset with themselves because your person knows that the love that you have for each other and with each other is a more powerful love than they have ever seen, felt, or experienced ever before in their life. And they really have so much remorse, guilt, and regret for creating so much tragedy in this connection between the two of you. They're mad at themselves with this Five of Wands being here. They are. They are looking at how they acted and behaved and know that they should have done things so very differently, but yet they didn't. But that's okay, because through being mad at themselves and being upset with themselves and everything else, that is giving them what they need to get moving and get this connection flowing back into the right direction. This is a lot of inner conflict and inner turmoil that your person feels right now, not at you, or not towards you, but to themselves, for creating this damage, for creating this chaos and this confusion, for hurting you, because they know that the love that you have for them is a powerful love and so very different, and they blew it because they weren't ready for you or the intensity of what they were feeling when you were spending time together. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Hierophant. Well, the Hierophant is all about, well, your person wanting tradition, wanting this traditional relationship with you. And traditional relationships can look different for different people. Ultimately, it is about you and your person together in a long-term partnership, whether that is just about being committed to one another, about being domestic partners, about getting engaged and getting married. The ultimate goal of the Hierophant is that, well, it's about long-term partnership and your person desiring this partnership with you. The Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. Again, that is about stability, though, very much supporting how your person wants this relationship to be built moving forward, because your person doesn't want this relationship to crack or crumble or fall apart ever again. But the Hierophant is also the teacher and the counselor. So I do feel that your person has been doing a lot of healing along the way here with their personal journey at the moment, as they are going through this massive transformation, this huge change that is happening for them. But they have needed this major wake-up call to wake them up to the power of this connection and to the beauty of this love that is here between the two of you. They wish they hadn't resisted it. They wish they hadn't run from it. They wish they had not denied it. But through it all, it is ultimately leading them back to where they need to be, which is back to you and to this connection. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What messages are coming through? Justice. Boy, there's a lot of major arcana on the table for this reading today. Major arcana signifies a very powerful reading, guys, because the major arcana are really the more spiritual cards that are in the tarot. Justice tells us that there is unfinished business between you and your person, but you guys know that. So do they. Justice also tells us your person knows that they were not fair to you, and they are going to be so much more loving, giving, and caring as they come back in your direction. They're also going to be honest and authentic and real with you, because justice is also about being truthful. It is about an apology. It is about taking ownership of everything that they have done wrong in this relationship and explaining everything to you so that you know what the truth is yourself directly from them. Your person will be so much more honorable with you moving forward. They will act with integrity. They will act with truth. And you will see this difference in your person as they make their way back towards you. Justice is ruled by Libra. But the Justice card is also about this soul blueprint that you share with this person. You do have a soul blueprint with them, a soul contract that you share, that your lives will intersect at certain points, and that you will provide for each other these life lessons and experiences that are supporting each other's growth at the moment, individually. But then ultimately, it is about the two of you coming together to continue your journey. The Fool is about the beginning of this journey. Continue your journey together with one another. Justice is ruled by Libra. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know about this situation? The Page of Cups. Well, the Page of Cups is an apology coming from your person. Also, your person being able to acknowledge that they were immature in the past. But the Page of Cups also is a message of love coming from them. A message expressing their love to you. Now, they may send you a message and say, can we meet in person? I want to talk. They may send you a message and say, I'm really sorry, I really love you, can we talk? Whatever it is, however, whatever order, whatever the sequence of events is that happens for you in the situation with your person of interest, this is about them apologizing, but also sharing with you a message of love. This Page of Cups also does discuss or tell us about this strong intuitive connection that you have with your person. You know them. You know them better than anyone has ever known them. You just understand them. You can read them like a book. You know what is going on with them before they even walk through the door, before they even tell you what's happening, because that is how strong and powerful this connection is for you and this person. The Page of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Nine of Wands. Well, the Nine of Wands is about your person figuring out a fresh approach, figuring out how they're going to make all of this happen. But it also is about their persistence and their courage in doing what they need to do to show back up for you and present themselves to you again as a romantic partner who is going to do what is necessary to show you that they are ready to work this out with you, that they're ready for this fresh start, that they see and understand you and this connection now so much better than they did in the past, that they're ready for you and for this relationship, that they've transformed and grown and gone through this period of tremendous change. They're ready to make this major choice, to take this leap of faith and come back in your direction because of the major change that has been happening within them during the time that you've been away from each other, knowing and understanding that this relationship needs to move to this place of long-term partnership with each other. And if your person has been commitment phobic, for whatever reason, and there's a lot of reasons people can be commitment phobic. I mean, if they've had committed relationships in the past that didn't work out very well, they can be commitment phobic. Or if they've seen friends and family members have relationships that ended in difficult divorces, they can be commitment phobic as well, becoming jaded to love. But I feel your person has been able to work through those issues because this Hierophant is all about healing, transformation, change, getting ready to take this leap of faith and come towards you with a love and with a chemistry and with a passion that you have not seen in this person before, because this is about them doing what is necessary to make their way to you so the two of you can build a much more stable and solid relationship with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What does the collective need to know about this situation, about this person, and this connection? My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. And that is a very true statement, guys. Nothing is missing. Love does transcend space and time. Now, of course, you feel like your person is missing right now and they are MIA in the 3D space where we are all trying to live and survive. But in spirit, they are still with you. In spirit, they are still connected to you because separation is an illusion. Your souls are still connected in that 5D space, and your souls are going to connect again in the 3D space as well. And what your person is saying here, I am with you, even though we are apart right now, but I am making my way towards you. And that is what that Two of Wands is all about, actually. Your person doing what is necessary to make their way towards you and come back to this connection so the two of you can start building a much more powerful relationship with each other that will not fall apart, that will not crack or crumble ever again. And you will see this difference in your person. A much more solid partner, a much happier person, a much more loving, caring, compassionate, wise person as well. I would give it all up to be with you. Prepare yourself. I'm getting ready for union. Well, I feel that this is telling us that your person is on their way to you. And that's what that Two of Wands is about. It is about them being on their way to you to start rebuilding this relationship. It is telling us that They are getting ready for union. They have been preparing for union during this time that they have been away from you, just like you have been. That is what this time is for. It is where the growth happens. It is where the healing happens. It is where the transformation happens. It is where you get ready for each other. And you do have to be truly ready for each other. And you may have been ready for your person before when you were spending time together when you first met, but they were not ready for this connection. They weren't ready for the power of what was happening, for the transformation that they were going to have to go through. And that is what they were running from. That is what they were resisting, because they weren't ready for all of that. But they have been transforming and changing and evolving, because they are now this phoenix rising from the ashes to start making their way back towards you, because they desire this union with you, because that's what that Hierophant is all about, this partnership. I love who I am when I am with you. Well, yes, I do feel this person does love who they are when they are with you. You make this person feel alive. You make this person feel things that they have never felt before. They did not believe that they could ever feel or experience some of the things that they felt when they are with you ever in their life. And that as well could have been very overwhelming for them. But also you made them feel that they could take on the world. You gave them such confidence. You raised them up and you lifted their spirits and you increased their self-esteem, and you made them believe that they were invincible. You made them believe that they could do whatever and overcome whatever life threw at them through the power of your love. And they've had to navigate all of this now on their own without you. Your person feels much more stable when they're with you. They feel much more solid, and they definitely feel so much more love. And it is a love that they have never felt or experienced at any other time in their life. And this is why they are making their way back towards you and getting ready to take this leap of faith and just go for it, with that Fool card being here. No one has ever touched my heart the way you did. No one touches this person's heart the way you do, actually. And that is something that they can still feel and experience. This love that comes from you is such a powerful love. They have never felt this kind of love before, and it could have been very overwhelming for them when the two of you were together. They weren't ready for what they were experiencing. They weren't ready for how this love felt, because it was foreign to them. You guys, if your person had never felt this kind of a connection, well, you hadn't either, actually, but I feel for your person it was more overwhelming, because I feel that you guys are probably a bit more spiritually aware than your person. So you kind of have a much greater understanding of these kind of connections and what they are. Your person, perhaps, for most of you, did not. Well, they've had that wake-up call now. They understand this connection now, or they at least have a much better understanding of it now. And they weren't ready for what they were feeling. It felt very foreign to them. They couldn't understand why their heart exploded when they met. They couldn't understand why their feelings for you went from 0 to 100 in like a matter of days. It was like not real. They felt that something was not real. And so that is part of the resistance, because it wasn't familiar. But now they are longing for that intensity. They long for that connection. They long for that love and for that passion. And they long to get back what they've lost by not having you in their life. But let's see what else. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Well, I do feel that this is about you and your person getting together. Welcoming love with each other. Meeting the one, you've already done that. You just need to meet again. You need to meet up and put everything out on the table and start talking to each other. But that's what that Two of Wands is about. Your person wanting to talk and bridge this distance and space that's between you so that you can get together and start sharing with each other what needs to be shared. Your person needs to ask you forgiveness. You need to see if you are willing to accept their apology. Perhaps for some of you watching the reading, you need to apologize to them as well. And if so, that is something that you will have the opportunity to do. But this is all about your person saying that you are the perfect match for me. We belong together, because when we are together, our love is powerful enough for us to overcome whatever life throws at us. And that is what this person truly feels and believes. So heart with a key, your person is on their way to you because you hold the key to their heart. But let's see what else. Passion. Oh, well, there is passion in this reading today. I should have mentioned that. With the Two of Wands, with Temperance, with the Five of Wands, with the Nine of Wands as well, for sure. With Death also, because Death is about passion, because it's ruled by Scorpio, which is about sexy times as well. But we don't talk about that, so we'll just leave it at passion. The insane chemistry that is here between you and your person. Well, of course, and that is what that Temperance card is about. The insane chemistry, the passion and love, and the chemistry that you have always had with this person throughout all of these lifetimes. And it is time for the two of you to reignite this passion that is here between the two of you. But it's not just about the passion, it is also about the love. Because although you are physically apart at the moment, and there is distance and there is space between you, you are always united with one another. And even though at the moment it is in that 5D space, your person is making their way towards you, because their love for you does transcend time and space. And no one has ever touched their heart the way you have. And now it's time for them to touch your heart in the same way as they make their way back to you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, guys.